What is going on, Carlos?
What's up?
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Long time no
Look.
see.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what's going on in your Denmark life?
What's going on in my Denmark life? Well, it's coming up to the end of the trip. I'm headed to a little town called Vile on Saturday, where Legoland. What?
Just the way you say it, vile. Sounds vile.
What?
Vile sounds vile. You need to
Or
ask Rasmus.
they're like Vale, something like that.
Vile? Yeah, you need to
Vale.
ask Rasmus. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll be hanging out with Rasmus. We'll be going to Legoland and Lego House, and then just wrapping up the trip. And then my birthday is tomorrow, so
Oh yeah, your birthday.
yeah. The
You're
old man
definitely
is
becoming
getting
an old man.
the old man is getting 1 year older. So yeah. We'll be talking about that today. I don't know if we got anyone in the stream yet or not. We started a couple minutes late, so I appreciate you guys who are maybe here early or just getting notified. Excited for the stream today, kind of talking about what's going on, what's up, what's new.
What's going on with the old man?
Yeah, well, it's since you already mentioned it, I am in Denmark. So last time I cracked open a beer. This time it's a Coke, Faxi Condi. You ever had this? Dude, you ever
mate?
Yep. You ever trim your nails and then like dude, every time you drink from that, it sounds like a bird chirping. Do you hear it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I said that before.
So I don't know where Faxicondis are available, but are they available in Britain?
No, not that I know of. Anyway, I never seen those before.
Tastes good though. No, it's like a combination between a ginger ale and a Sprite. If you had it, you got a little stain on your shirt, man.
Where?
Look up, get up. Do you have a bloody nose?
I don't have any stains. I think.
What are you talking about? It's huge.
Oh, you mean
don't
this?
See that? Yeah.
That's the logo. This is the Danish brand, man. That's why I wore it, just for you. Look at that smile. It's a.
Oh, that's a logo. It's a smiley face.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you just like spilled some like sauce on your shirt, and I only saw.
I just decided to ruin my 15 or 16 year sober birthday or clean birthday just to do some cocaine and get you a blood stain there.
A blood stain? Is that what happens when you do cocaine? I have no idea.
Well, apparently.
Well, we got a couple people in the chat, so I know we're not just having a conversation between the two of us. For those who are new to the live stream, it's a little bit beyond the beard. We'll, of course, talk a little bit about style stuff, but more than that, we talk about being a man and growing and how to live the best life that we can, and also like topics of introduction or topics of interest beyond style and grooming. And of course, as Brian mentioned, Carlos does have perfect hair and beard, so I know the problem. Today we're talking about
some hate and love in that comment. That's good.
Today we're talking about not letting that old man in. I don't know if you guys saw our wallpaper for today. We got a battle between a young man and an old man, and I think that battle, as you age, happens more and more frequently, or at least I've noticed with me that it happens frequently. And there's kind of the saying, don't let the old man win. Don't let that old man inside of you win. So we're going to talk about maybe some tips on how to do that. But we get started our podcast with what, Carlos?
With some viral videos.
Yeah. Super excited for that, aren't you?
I am.
All right, Mark.
Let's go.
Let's see what you got pulled up.
Okay. He looks buff.
Yeah.
Granite has stayed so fit for so long. First, strength training. My granite lifts weights every week, as well as this 500 push-ups 3 times a week. Strength training has been shown the aging process at a cellular level, increase energy, and improve brain function. Number 2, eat small meals. Research has shown that eating fewer calories is likely linked to slowing down the aging process and increasing longevity. And number 3, staying active daily. Whether it's walking, a 20-inch box jump, or a 3-minute plank in story time, my granite uses his body daily and never takes his ability to do for granted.
So what he doesn't actually tell you is his granddad isn't 82; he's 42. I would love to be that active.
To stay so fit.
Yeah.
At 82.
82. Yeah. I mean, he looks very, very, very good for 82-year-old man. But then again, you just have to look. Clint Eastwood is like 93 right now. He's still pretty. He's not buff like that 82-year-old guy, but he's still pretty mobile and very intelligent. So he's doing something right. I think this guy is always keeping his brain active and moving. Anyway, the 82-year-old man is doing it right because he just keeps, doing something every day that is giving him the longevity and still giving him that, which is something that I am striving for.
I think even more than that, he's been an inspiration, clearly an inspiration to his grandkid. His grandkid was quite fit as well. I think that's kind of one of the things that we might forget about in taking care of ourselves is that when we take care of ourselves, we lead as inspiration for the loved ones in our lives. And then, that gives them more of that framework and that foundation to take care of themselves. So what we got next? This is my suggestion. So, yeah, this is Mike Birch. Let's see what he's doing. 74 years old. I haven't seen this video.
I think I have. At least.
Yeah, we're getting flagged on all the music today. So that's 330 pounds that he's curling at 74 years old, which is just like absolute bonkers. Like right now, I can't even deadlift 330 pounds.
Bro, I do. I don't know how much in pounds it is, but on my curls, about 25 I was doing.
Yeah.
25 kilos.
Per hand. Or per hand, right?
No. And using the EZ bar like he was using.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was doing, all together, 25 kilos.
All together, 25?
Yeah, I'm not doing any more than that, man.
So just like the amount he's doing is crazy.
Yeah, but I don't do one rep. I don't know how much I would do in one rep, but I do like, I start down there and I come up here, I stop for a few seconds and then I curl up here. And then I go slow down and then come back and then go back up here and slow. But yeah, I was doing 25 to 30 kilos, something like that.
Yeah. That's good. I don't do any curls. Just all barbell stuff. Clearly I don't.
Anyway, It's nice to see a 74-year-old dude
Yeah.
doing that, even if it's just one rep. I think he started pretty wrong. He could have damaged his back, but
He's
to lift,
been lifting for 40 years, so
yeah. So I mean,
he's
yeah.
he's fine.
He should know what he's doing.
Yeah. What do we got next? Bird chirper.
Oh,
Nah,
that's
this
the best
guy's
guy.
back.
Those in their 40s are killing the game. They know what they want. They sure know what they don't want. They look good. It's scary. If they didn't tell you they were in their 40s, you wouldn't know.
He looks like someone that we had at Alliance Con before.
Yeah, who was it? Like Bearded Dad or Father? Bearded
That's
Father?
it, Beard Dad. Beard Dad or Beard Father. Something like that. Yeah.
He does look like that guy.
Looks like him. Yeah. Was it him?
No. You've been 40 for 3 years, right?
For 4 years, almost 5.
Okay, so you've been in your 40s for 4 years.
Yeah.
And then 3 years for me. And I'm always trying to catch up to you. I can never seem to catch you though.
You should look at that as a good thing. You do not want to catch me, believe me.
Yeah.
Anyway,
well, if I do.
Go on.
I think there's a couple things in that. One, especially when you're younger, if there's any younger viewers out here watching this right now in your 20s, like it feels like the world past your 30s doesn't really exist. Like, who are these old people? They're not really part of society. Like, they just kind of float through life. They're not affecting culture, all this stuff. And then, as you get into your 30s and into your 40s, you kind of start to, have your midlife crises early and often, and you reevaluate your place in the world and your relationship with things. And, I think there's a lot of people who do let life, kind of grab them by the horns. And then there's other people who do the grabbing by the horns. So I think like 40 is definitely older than 20. And I definitely feel different than I did 20 years ago. But in a lot of ways, I feel pretty similar, like I feel.
I mean, I feel very different physically. I mean, mentally, I can still be the same guy. I'm a very childish person, even though I have a lot more responsibility nowadays, and I take that seriously, which is the difference than back then. But physically, there are some things that I struggle that I didn't back then. And by that, I mean recovery. Mostly is recovery. Recovery's been way slower than it used to be. I used to got an injury, recovered really quickly, my body's aching, and 2 days later I'm fine. Now it takes me a little longer. But the more active I am, I feel like I'm kind of going a little bit back to my 20s. Let's say I'll become younger. It's like the more active I am, even though I feel the soreness and the aches and pains, it feels like the recovering time can be a little bit quicker. But when I rest for too long, like for example, you work out 5 days a week, blah, 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 and then you've been doing that for a while, and then I stopped and took 3 weeks off. When I get back, it's like I just took about, 20 steps back. It's just crazy. But if I'm more consistent, and if I take 1 week rest, it's not too bad. But if I go more than 1 week rest, oh my God, when you get back, it's crazy.
Yeah.
At least for me.
Yeah. Well, they say motion is lotion.
Oh, yeah.
Motion is lotion. Or maybe you need lotion for the motion. Is that the same?
Well, next video, please.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
What is she, 63? 83.
I think, yeah, 63.
You just leave the music off.
Yeah, we need to get this music off, man.
We, yeah, I mean, like, so I was at the gym here in Denmark, and there was a woman who she had to be late 60s, and she just went up to the pull-up bar and cranked out like 10 or 12 pull-ups, like nothing. And I was like, and every time I go to the gym, she's in there. And I think, like, you know, for men, there seems to be a lot more culture about working out. Whereas for women, there's a lot less women in the gym. And certainly there's like very few women in their 60s in this kind of gym. I think they might tend to go, in America, we have like women's only gyms and stuff like that I think women are more attentive to. But that's pretty incredible. I think like she kind of has like an interesting point where, you know, I'm 42. I'm fortunate that I haven't had like any major injuries or major surgeries that I've had to go through. I feel like a lot of times it's a spark, like you get that injury and then you're bedbound for 3 months, and then like your bones start to get a little more brittle, and then, you know, like you get cancer or you get something and you kind of get pushed off your pathway. And I feel like that's the kind of like the downward spiral for a lot of people, to not stay fit and not like.
Yeah, I see quite a lot of older guys and older girls at the gym I go to, actually. And sometimes I'm like, wow, I can't even lift that. And there's this guy, actually, he walks like he struggles to walk. Really, he does. He must have some knee problems or something because he wears like knee supports. But man, when he's working out, his form is so good, and he's like proper like lifting some nice weight. And then there's these guys always come and ask him questions, and he's like so really good. I should go and ask him, but I'm just not that guy. But he's like explaining to these guys. He must have been, I don't know. He must have been, and he's not like he's like super big or anything. He's just has a nice stature. He's an older guy. He's probably, I don't know, 70. I'm gonna say, but he's like skinny. He's not like. He's nice. He's a nice trim, but he's not like you. He's not a bodybuilder frame.
Yeah,
He's
like
just
similar
like
build to you.
not. Yeah, he's just a nice. You can tell this guy's been fit for a long time, but not like a bodybuilder, and he just knows what he's doing. But man, when I see him walking, he walks almost like a penguin. You know what I mean? Like really slow and like really little
Yeah,
step.
that might be a
Yeah,
hip.
yeah.
I wonder if that's a hip thing.
I don't know because he has knee. I don't know. He has knee supports, but he walks a bit. The way I can explain it is like a penguin. But man, when you see him lifting, like his form is like amazing, and I'm like looking at and I'm like, this guy is. But yeah, I do see a lot of older people in my gym, but I do see a lot of young guys there too, depending on what time I go.
Yeah, peacocking.
Yeah, the thing with the young boys is I also see them doing the wrong thing at the gym, especially in the bathroom.
Oh yeah,
in the dressing room. Yeah.
you see that? Like they're all just shooting testosterone and whatnot.
Oh man, it's fucking crazy, man. I'm like, you probably 18, 19. What the fuck are you doing to your body, man? But yeah. Anyway, that's another conversation for maybe another episode.
Yeah, maybe we can include it. What shall we say? One more?
Yeah, go. You are old. I've seen this one.
I haven't seen it.
Old. And that's okay. You are old.
I want to show you my faces.
You are
Oh man, yeah.
This guy's made some good videos actually.
Yeah, he's pretty funny. I've never seen him before.
Yeah, I've seen a few actually.
At what age do you feel like? At what age do you feel like is old?
I think once you go past, I don't know, I've been feeling old for a while, but then I also been like, I'm not old. So it's that constant battle with your brain and your body. Are you old? So I suppose if you let yourself go, you will become old. That's what I'm saying and I'm speaking for experience. And you saw me, man. I was really heavy and struggling a lot physically. And yeah, I felt old and I kept mentioning it. I'm old, I'm old, I'm old. And even I was like, I can't believe I'm having a kid at 40 years old. And now I'm just thinking, I mean, yes, I'm at an old age, but I'm pretty active, man. I played soccer the other day and I was pretty pleased. I was playing with guys half of my age and I played way better. So, yeah, it made me feel like, fuck, yes, man, I'm good. I have injuries, you know.
I feel like to me, like getting old or being old is when, you know, in general life, the majority of the people who you run into or interact with, they're younger than you. I feel like that's when you're old. Which is something that I've noticed. Like, it's weird, like having, you know, started work out of college and being the young guy, and everyone was older than you. And then now, to the point where like everyone's younger than me, it seems it's a weird shift, you know. I feel like that's kind of the turning point for me when I knew I was no longer young. I guess is more of it. Like I'm no longer the young guy. No, yeah.
I mean, you're not the young guy for some, but you are. That's the thing. Like, yes, you're right in your thought process, and most times that you go somewhere, a lot of the people are younger than you, especially. I mean, depends what time you go. Like the gym, like we were talking. There's definitely like times that I don't go to the gym anymore because everyone is younger than me. And I don't want to be in that environment. I do not. Seriously don't, because actually I found it stressful. It's like talking about what we said the other day, OCD. It's like nothing is in place. Everything is fucking out of place. Drives me mad.
Well, yeah. Remember I was bitching about that how the plates weren't put back on the rack properly.
Yeah,
it's like,
so
come on, man.
I've learned there are times that definitely avoid the gym, especially the one that I go to. I don't know what others are like, but I've learned what time I have to go to the gym. It's either very early or very late, because in between, all the young people are there, and it's a mess. Let's put it that way. And I feel old, and I do feel
with
old,
all those young kids.
Yeah. But when I go a normal time, there's older people and there's guys of my age and guys that we actually have a normal conversation, a proper conversation with. People recognize me there. I think I mentioned this the other day. And they guys the similar age, slightly older or slightly younger. And at least we can have some proper conversation, you know, conversation about kids, conversation about, you know, longevity or like sort of diet, whatever. And yeah, that sort of stuff. So, but yeah, it took me a few weeks to learn what times I needed to go and avoid being really old.
Well, let's our next section is the questions, the listicles, as Carlos likes to call them. But before we get into that, Marks, can you go ahead and share my screen? I want to make a quick little announcement. There we go. If you guys did not know, we just released a new product. What you can do is you go to Amazon and Beardbrand, Pearl Snap, like that. Do a search. And this is one thing that I hate about Amazon. We got an ad from our competitor. We got an ad from Beardbrand. We got Pearl Snap, Pearl Snap. I don't know what these guys are selling. Supplements. We got another competitor. So look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 ads on Amazon before we actually get to the listing, which are these two products. So go ahead. You type in Beardbrand Pearl Snap. You'll be able to get our utility oil, which we just launched. It's in the new 2-ounce container. We got this beautiful guy here. Look at this. Utility oil, as you know, you can use as your hair oil, your face oil, your beard oil, tattoo moisturizer, body moisturizer.
I know that guy.
Yeah. You got to grow your hair long like that again.
No way.
And these are two good looking guys. It's me and
I'm
my
trying
dad.
to grow my beard. I'm trying to grow my dad.
Here I am. I'm on the styling paste one. So we got our styling paste up here. As you may or may not know, our styling paste is back to the original formulation, same formulation as we do with our core line, our black line over on beardbrand.com. And we've got it in smaller, more economical packaging, little 2-ounce containers you can take with you and travel with, super travel friendly. So go ahead, grab yourself some Pearl Snap. Have you even smelled it yet?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did when I was in Austin. When
Last time you were in town.
Yeah, the little samples, yeah.
What do you
I
think
did.
of Pearl Snap?
Yeah, it was pretty good. But I also smelled about 3 others, so I don't remember which one is each right now.
Yeah,
So
we're a lot pretty similar in that.
yeah, but I think Pearl Snap will be on the way to me this week. So I will be able to tell you some more next time.
Yeah, you gotta shoot some footage, make some content.
Someone
All right.
said they just ordered some Pearl Snap utility oil last night. Well,
Yeah, the
mate.
guys on the Alliance had a little advantage because it was posted early and it was at the wrong price point. It's currently available at $19, and it was posted at $15. So anyone who was on the Alliance and regularly active on the Alliance was able to snag it at a better price. So the good things come to those who are active in the Beardbrand Alliance. So a little heads up on that. And for those who are very price conscious, like Amazon is our platform that we need to be more flexible with our pricing. So we may do like more testing. So there may be volatility in that price. It may go up, it may go down, depending on how it's kind of moving within the Amazon marketplace. Amazon's a different beast. We have to pay Amazon fees on that. We have to, as you saw, we have to compete against 12 other sponsored listings for our own brand name. So the costs are pretty high on there. So all those things drive the cost up of the product, unfortunately. But it's a good product. It's a good product.
Well, whoever took advantage of it, well done. I would love to have.
Charlie got it.
Yeah.
I'm not blaming you guys. I'm not blaming you guys. You guys are on it. I'm congratulating you guys. You know, good things again. Good things come to people who. What? I guess I got to ask you the listicles this time.
Yeah, you do. They're quite big at the moment.
Mine are kind of big related.
You didn't get it, did you?
They've been bagging up. Because what are you at? 3 months now? How old's the river?
No, more. He's 4. So God, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
These aren't. I've got this time. I don't really have a listicle. I have like a series of questions.
Yeah, me too.
Okay,
Good job.
and then you can answer it. What percentage
go
of
on.
men aged 40 to 59 are obese?
What
And put it in,
percentage of men?
yeah, if you're in the if you're watching the stream too, like put them in the comments. See how close you guys get.
From 40 to 59 are obese.
Obese, not overweight, obese. And obesity is considered BMI greater than or equal to 30.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say 40 to 59. Man, is this just like America, or you did
Americans.
Oh, America. So America is pretty high. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Actually,
You
I've
shouldn't
seen
be.
a lot. No, I think America's getting fitter and fitter. There's still, I think UK getting worse. But anyway, so 40 to 59. I'm gonna say 70%.
Are obese?
Yes, still.
Okay, you're way off.
Am I?
The answer is 46.4%
Oh, so
are
that's way better
obese.
than I thought.
But what you're probably thinking of is overweight, because I think the overweight is probably like 70 to 75%.
No, I was thinking obese, big people. That's what I was
okay.
thinking. Yeah. But yeah, you're probably right. Well, you definitely right now.
P.
But
Liskin
yeah.
was the closest. He had 50%. There you go. Props to you. All
60.
right, I got
Go on.
another one. All right. This one is about prescription drug use. So the age range is from 40 to 79 years old. What percentage of people used at least one prescription drug in the past 30 days?
Prescription drug in the past 30 days.
Yeah. For men who are aged 40 to 79.
That's got to be pretty high. That's going to be like in the 80s. That's got to be pretty high. Yeah. I'm going to go 80, 85.
The answer is 65.2%.
Wow. How was that? That's crazy.
I mean, I haven't used a prescription drug in, I don't know, probably since like the last time I got like a hand infection from rowing.
Yeah, I'm using a cream right now. Yeah. There you go. You got it right here.
Huh? What is that? To help with your lotion of the motion?
No, I wish. I've got
Your deodorant rash.
still going on, man. This is a different one, so they tested.
Yeah.
I think I'm a guinea pig for them right now because they just been testing lots of different shit on me.
Now these are Americans, so maybe it's a little bit different in Britain. Now I do have a listicle for that. What do you think are the 3 most common drugs that have been prescribed of these?
In America?
Yeah, in America.
Why? Hold on. Can you repeat the question?
Okay, so we just determined 65.2% of men aged 40 to 79 are on prescription drugs. What are the top 3 prescription drugs that they're on?
Oof. I would say some water retention stuff, some blood pressure, something to do with cholesterol. That would be my top 3.
Okay. So, number 1, antidepressants.
Oh, fuck. Didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
Wow. Yes. Didn't even
Number
think of that.
2 is lipid lower drugs, which I guess is that's going to be your cholesterol.
Okay, so I got one.
And then the last one is ACE inhibitors, which is going to be high blood pressure, heart failure, kidney disease.
So I got 2 right.
Yeah. Yeah. So you did good.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And then the last
Someone just
question I have.
said Viagra.
Yeah, I wish. Well, that'd be great. Just everyone walking around with boners. What do you think is the percentage of people who are using 5 or more prescription drugs?
So 62 earlier. I mean, so I'm gonna say 46%.
21%.
Fucking hell, man.
But think about that. 5 prescription drugs? Like, you have
I
like
mean,
5 ailments.
the thing is, I've worked in care before, and the amount of medication that I was giving out was insane. I know it was people with addiction problems, but still, man, when I see an old person and the amount of tablets they take, they have it all in these little boxes, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and you're like,
Well, I mean,
God.
you have to figure a lot of these are still, 40 to 80 is a big range. So
Yeah.
there's a huge difference between, and let me see here. I downloaded the screenshot that had, and of course, data. And of course, I can't find it. Anyways,
5 is mad. 40%, 33. Yeah, there you go.
so I think 5 is mad. I mean, obviously, when you're up to 80 years old and you've got cancer and high blood pressure and all these issues, it makes more sense. But if you're in your 40 to 50, I think that's
I mean,
crazy.
I have kidney problems and I don't take any medication for it. I actually had to stop taking medication to make my kidneys better. Yeah, I just had my blood results on, was it Monday or whatever it was? And yeah, so I have to stop taking all the supplements. No creatine for me, nothing like that to get
Oh,
my
really?
kidneys better. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, apparently that's, well, it's a test. So we're doing a test. See if in a month's time my kidney health improved because
Yeah.
it was lower than the last time.
You're not
So
having the back pain anymore, are you?
no, I mean I have back pain, but nothing related to my kidneys. Yeah, like
Yeah.
that time was fucking crazy.
It was
Yeah.
real bad.
No, yeah, that was. It's not related right now. I have a little bit of back pain once in a while, but nothing to do like it's muscle. But yeah, so we tested now with the doctor. Like I said, I feel like a guinea pig right now.
Yeah.
But I just go and you know what? You're the professional, man. I'll try it out. If you say don't take any supplements and let's test it out, I'll do that. So I stopped taking supplements and the allergy tablets because apparently they also very damaging to your kidneys. So.
Hmm.
And obviously, my Chinese acupuncture lady, she's been away in China for 2 months, so I can't see her because that's when my kidneys were improving. Was with acupuncture.
Hmm. All right, what do you got for me?
So for you, I don't have a listicle either. So I have a more personal question,
Okay.
and it's up to you how many you want to list. But I'm gonna ask you your top 3, and so. List your top 3 on how to fight the old man mentality, which brings us to our topic.
Yeah, that's an easy segue.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I came kind of prepared with this. So maybe I'll give you the top 3 first, and then I'll elaborate on it. One is, how can I phrase this? an endless drive.
It's not doing it.
Here.
Yours just did it. Yeah, mine's not doing it. Anyway, go on.
An endless drive to seek out novel experiences, I think, is number one. And to also appreciate and be amazed by those novel experiences. So one of the things I do today is, like, you may notice I have a center part, which I never do. And I don't know if it's like my best hairstyle or not, but for me, it's like I just have to try something a little bit different with my hairstyle. I have to try something a little bit different with my clothing. I have to visit a new place. I have to try a new food. Like, I think so much of being young is like this exposure to novel experiences. And as you age, you have this ability to, or this habit, or you have this tendency to fall into these habits where you're no longer experiencing new things. You're going through the same routine. And I think, like, that is a little bit of letting the old man in. Two, it's actually kind of counter to what you said when you go to the gym, when the young people aren't there. I think to a certain degree, it's important to put yourself around young people. I think there's a lot of energy and vibe that you get from all ages, you know, and I see it with my kids being 4 and 10 years old, and kind of like the magic of appreciating the world. And I get to live it through their experiences now. And then I see it, you know, hanging out with the younger guys on the rowing team, and like how they see the world and how they struggle with things. And then I think the final thing is the competitive spirit. I think it's like you have to have a fight. So Marks, pull up share my screen again. I got another video to show you. So this was a couple years ago. For those who aren't aware, this is the head of the Charles in Boston. And this is my boat right here in red. And you can see us going in here. The head of the Charles, you start at different times, and we're passing this boat. And this boat is encroaching in our lane. And here I am in 3-seat. And we collided with the boat. I think in that race we had like 2 or 3 collisions. It's a mad race. But, you know, like in this competition, you feel that fire, you feel that energy. You can see this other boat is starting to encroach on us. I think we nearly got in another right there, but we were able to tell them to yield. So I feel like, to me, that is really like a big part of staying young, is like fighting. And I think like it's hard because I can't play basketball anymore. Like, basketball used to be one of my sports. I played a lot, but my body just can't handle it the way it used to. So you have to evolve. You have to find new fights. And it could be business. It could be, you know, sports, of course, or it could just be like, I don't know, fights with your diet, or like, you know, ways to level up yourself and challenge yourself to do remarkable things.
I mean,
That was kind of long-winded, and I didn't even do it the way I wanted to do it, but
yeah, going back to you have to have young people around you. Yeah, I agree with you. I might not like it at the gym, but when I play soccer, I do. I want to play with young people because I want to prove myself.
yeah.
But that's a sport that I always loved my life. Yes, I stopped playing the last 2 years because I was getting injured all the time. And I suppose because I was unfit. I was overweight and unfit. And the frustration got the better of me. Now that I'm back fit and I feel good, feel healthy, yeah, I have injuries, but I'm like, I want to prove myself again. And, you know, as a 44-year-old man, the other day playing with 19 and 20-year-olds and 30-year-olds, and for everyone to vote the man of the match, I was fucking buzzing, man. I was like, wow, But yeah, I know I gave it my all. I didn't last I lasted 60 something minutes in the 90 minutes at full steam, and then the rest I was like playing smart. But to get man of the match I was like, yeah, you still got it, dude. Yeah,
I
it
don't
was
even know what
like,
man of the match is. Is that like the MVP for
well,
the game? or something?
MVP, yeah, like MVP.
Okay.
So yeah, so it was pretty good. Yeah, I was like, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How do you fight the old man?
Huh?
How do you fight the? Do you ever see it creeping in? Like, do you ever
The
have
old
that
man.
battle in your head?
Oh man, probably most days. Especially when I get out of bed. I
Yeah.
mean, yes, of course I have. Mentally, it can be. I mean, I can be a very challenging person mentally at first. It takes me maybe 2 to 3 thoughts to get to the positive thought. And sometimes I need help. I need to ask someone else for their opinion on some things. And you experienced that. I've asked you for help in the past.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I'm one of those people. My first thought is definitely a negative, always like, yeah, I'm old, whatever, if you want to put it
Yeah.
that way. And then it takes me another thought to like get in the right direction, and maybe by the third thought I'm like a very positive person. But yeah, my initial reaction is definitely first the old man will win. If I
I've
act on
had
that,
I've
if I
had
act on
a
that,
hard time lately with really these past few years, like with weightlifting. Like I feel like I don't have the same drive to like hit new PRs or to like compete or train at like a really high level that I used to. You know, I feel like it's kind of when I was younger, 20 years ago, I would just be like, yeah, I got to do it, pump it out, I got to win, 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 win. And now it's like more about like, you know, built for strength, for longevity, but it's not that same like intensely competitive spirit that I used to have. Like it was like, I bet you are probably pretty similar to me in the sense that like I
yeah,
hate losing. Like I hate losing.
yeah.
And I don't have that same fire anymore. Like I don't have that same like
I think that comes with age. It's just like that old cliche, it's
yeah,
like you get older, you just don't care as much about that sort of stuff, but you still want to perform for
yeah,
yourself in terms of, uh, like, I remember going to your garage and you like really focused on that hitting that thing. And the last few times that I went, you're like, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do that. But you weren't so bothered about it, which I thought was quite a good thing. I mean, I stopped caring about PRs for anything about a long time ago. And of course, it's nice when you get recognition, like I said, about the man of the match, MVP, or however you want to call it. But I just want to have fun and know that I gave myself a good chance, and I'm happy with that. As long as I'm happy with that and I still feel physically good, I left everything in there. That's all that matters to me. I don't care if I lift 150 or 250 pounds. As long if I lift as 150 pounds are quite a few good reps, then going and hitting a 250-pound one rep and being like, yeah, I got 250 pounds. I couldn't give
I
a
know. I love that, and I look
I
just like
couldn't give
that too.
I couldn't give a fuck about that anymore. For me, it's like I'd rather do about 5 or 6 or 10 reps of less weight.
Carlos, we
What?
we know you really just want to do this.
Yeah, milking the cow.
All right, let's move.
Drinking straight
Let's
from the
move.
cow.
Let's move to our question and answers. But before we do that, I have like one more video I want to show you guys. Mark's bring my screen back in. Check this out. We'll bring it back to styling here. Dude's asking for a haircut at the for a wedding. And look at this. Look at that guy. yeah, it's a good inspiration, huh? But we'll stick around here. Like the transformation is, he did a great job with his haircut.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Look at that.
It felt good. It felt good to,
There you go.
make one dude look a little bit better.
I mean, there's someone saying you don't look old anyway. You look way younger, so I look old apparently, in a good way apparently. So being an inspiration for a younger dude like that is really good. No, it's not.
I mean, like to be fair, like I'll admit, like the 40s isn't really. I don't think it's old. I don't think it's old.
No, I don't think it's.
But
old.
I do think
I'm gray.
Yeah,
I'm gray, but I don't think it's old.
But I do think it's
go gray younger.
I do think it's the time that your brain does start thinking about it. Like I think it's the 40s are the first time that you're like, your grays start coming in. Your hips, your knees, everything. Something else hurts on a different day. You're slower than you used to be. Like,
you question everything, and definitely that's why they call it midlife crisis in a lot, in a lot of our decisions. Like you buy a car that he's having a midlife crisis. He's wearing some type of clothes. He's having a midlife crisis. So it's definitely you start questioning a lot of stuff in your 40s. But I don't think it's old. 40 is not old. I don't think 60 is old anymore. I see 60-year-olds pretty fucking good.
Well, I mean, like Greg.
Yeah, Greg.
Greg is shredded.
Greg is in his 60s.
63. He's 20 years older than me.
Yeah, I forgot.
And I think he and hanging out and talking with Greg, like he's as young at heart and in his mind as we are. Like he's obviously he's been through a lot more and he's a lot more experiences to have and share. But he's very much like got that youthful energy that I think is very important to fight that old man mentality. What questions you got here, Carlos?
I think the thing about Greg is open-minded.
Yeah.
He is open-minded, I think, and he doesn't care anymore. He just, What are you talking about? More questions?
Well, from our we're doing Q&A from the chats.
From our guys. What happened to that guy? I think he forgot his name. I don't know what that means, but okay. Guys, do you have any questions? Because there was something really nice that I saw earlier, but because we're not answering questions until the end, it kind of just went by.
Yeah, go ahead. Highlight Glenwood 4.
Football. Is Carlos Portuguese? Yes, I am. That was easy.
There you go. You see it. Carlos, look on the screen. It popped up.
Does Carlos have a favorite all-time beard style? All-time myself, all-time in general. So all-time myself, I would say beard stash for me is my favorite in myself. All-time in people, I think guys that have a very Jeff One Cristiano, guys that have such a dense beard and straighter like that. I think Jeff is the big beard. He suits the big ass beard. So that would be that.
But you're talking like a 6-month beard, right?
I mean, like that. Big full beard. Yeah.
But not a big long beard.
No, not long.
I know, like when it's
big,
round.
Yeah. They're like almost like a fisherman's beard, let's say.
Yeah.
full fisherman's beard. I think, Jeff, when you have that such dense beard and straight, like you kind of have that too. But
Yeah.
on
Not
Jeff,
as
it
thick.
just looks,
Yeah. He's got
yeah,
a great
just
beard.
because he's dense, he looks just strong. So I would say that. But for me personally, I think my best look is the beard stash. For
Yeah,
me,
what are you rocking now? Yeah, you
this
got
is
you got good cheek
this is
lines
too,
and stuff.
yeah,
Too
but
long?
this is too long now. Yeah, this is too long. Like proper stubble and just a mustache. I think it's
Yeah.
the best for me. Or even just stubble, to be honest.
Yeah, go ahead, highlight Charlie Pritz question marks. Do you want to talk about the 3PL move back to Texas? So 3PL stands for third party logistics. We were shipping out of Dallas as of June. And then we moved to a warehouse in Milwaukee who promised us to effectively save us $3 per order. We started working with them, and not only did they not save us $3 an order, they charged us $1.50 more per order. And not only did they charge us $1.50 more per order, they also they didn't pay good attention to how they packaged the products, and they shipped them with shipping providers that were lower service than our current service. So long story short, if you've been ordering from us for the past month, you haven't been getting the normal Beardbrand shipping experience, which is usually wrapped really nicely and arriving mostly undamaged. You can't always control what the shipping providers do, but so anyways, we've made the decision to, again, switch our warehouse. We have one in Austin, Texas that we're moving to. And now it's just a matter of getting our products and getting them to the new location, getting set up again. But I am excited about bringing it, effectively out of where I work. So we'll be able to see it. And we'll get back to being able to package up products in a way that meets our expectations and hopefully at a price that is reasonable for us. So, next question, Marks.
I mean, this is not so much a question, but back to Charles Pritt.
Yeah, Charlie.
Yeah, you're right, Charlie. You said vitamins, mineral supplements aren't really of much additional benefit if you already eat clean and well balanced. Hence why the doctor and I made the decision of stopping all the supplements, because I eat way better than I used to. And I'm getting everything that I need pretty much from my diet. That is a very good point that I wanted to highlight. And now, any more new questions? Let's see. Where's the guy who did the year challenge on this channel? He's a voiceover
Jack?
on some other company. Yeah. So, that's where he is. Jack is.
Yeah, was it Support Ninjas? Is he still with Support Ninjas?
I think so. Yeah. I
Yeah.
think he's still doing. Yeah. I mean, Jack's got a great voice, man.
Yeah.
I missed his voice.
And we
to
miss
be
him.
honest.
No, I miss Jack. I like Jack.
Yeah.
He's a good dude.
Carlos, what's your favorite Premier League team? Don't have one. Benfica. It's my only team till I die.
Bournemouth.
Nah, I don't care. I just live here, man. Any other good questions?
Yeah, Jardani asked about old money. So the products that are available on Amazon are white line. Yeah, that one. Jardani at 7:30. Well, yeah. So old money is only available at beardbrand.com. As far as I know, we should ship to Kurdistan. I don't know where that is, though. Do you know where Kurdistan is? That's not a country, is it?
It's near Turkey and Greece.
If it's not in the EU, we should ship there. And if it's not, it's in Iran.
Kurdish.
If it's in Iran, we can't ship to it because it's American companies don't ship to Iran. So unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's available. Sorry, man. Blame that one on the U.S. government. What else have we got?
Iraq, Kurdistan. Okay.
Iraq,
shipping
it could be. We ship to India,
No,
yeah.
someone said Iraq, Kurdistan.
Yeah. We should ship to Iraq, but Iran, no. What's your hair care routine? It's so I'll tell you what I did today. I showered. I use utility wash for my head hair, and I'll wash it once, and then rinse it out. And I'll do that once a day. I'll hop out of the shower. I'll let it dry a little bit. As it's drying, I will apply sea salt spray in my hand, work it into the hair while the hair is still damp. After that, I'll grab just like a pea-size amount of sea salt spray because my hair is actually a little, styling paste. My hair is a little bit fine, so I only need like barely any styling paste at all. So I grab a little bit of styling paste, work it in, and then I use a blow dryer to shape it to the direction that I'm looking for.
Okay. Mine is similar but simpler. And I didn't do a center parting.
Yeah. And you
But
sleep on
yeah, not today because I went to a treatment today, and when I got back, I showered, and I just applied the product. Well, I dried my hair first, and then applied styling paste after with slightly damp hair.
Yeah.
And then I just let it be. But I gave a pretty good volume before.
Yeah. Bilal, to answer your question, the Jack videos are on the Beardbrand channel, not the Beardbrand Alliance channel. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we started the Alliance channel, I think, after he left, or around the time he left.
Yeah.
So how can you improve your hair growth and regrowth without really it kind of depends on why you're having the hair loss. The real answer is like there's not much you can do unless you're super stressed out and you're eating a poor diet and you're not getting sleep. So like sleep, food, and diet can probably help, but if you have male pattern baldness, really what you need to do is minoxidil, finasteride, and I can never pronounce the ketoniacide shampoo or something like that. I can never get that word right. But and then a hair transplant from there, depending on your age and how quickly you're losing it. But no, never.
What?
Have you?
You
ever had a bad barbershop experience where you shaved it off?
Not shaved it off. Well, yeah, I had that on my hair before where that's such a bad experience that I ended up cutting my hair short, not shaving it off though, but really short because it was like, it had like a dip in the middle. Oh my God, it was awful. Anyway, this was a long time ago. This was, I think, just before maybe a year or a year and a half before I met you, Eric. Yeah, this was pretty bad. I was so fucking pissed off, man. And it was a friend of mine as well, so I couldn't tell him anything. Yeah, I didn't say anything to him, but I was so annoyed with the haircut. I had like this weird dip there. Yeah, so I had to cut my hair short, shorter than I would normally. Or shorter than I had in a very long time, to be honest. But my beard, I had mistakes, but easy fix, not to the point that I have a shave.
Yeah, I think the same is for me. Like I've certainly had bad haircuts, but I'll generally work with it. I find like going all the way down, unless there's just like an extreme error, like is not the best part because you can kind of grow it out quicker and work from there. Can you suggest some good product for daily use? Do not share promotion product. Dude, of course I'm going to promote Beardbrand. Like, I invested my time, my heart, and my soul. I've spent hours like developing the formulation to make sure that we perfected the product to perform at the highest level. Of course I'm going to recommend Beardbrand products. Like, I'm not just shilling shit. Like, this is the shit that I've got blood, sweat, tears in. Go to beardbrand.com. All the products are great. Whatever you need.
High five. High five. Yeah, come on, man. That was just the silliest comment I've seen in a while. I mean, that's what we live for.
Yeah. I mean, like, I've been doing this 12 years of my life. You think I'd do this for this long if I didn't believe in the products and think the products are great and the customers that we serve are great? It's, we make great products at Beardbrand, and I'm very proud of them. There's a lot of great other products. I'm not throwing anyone else under the bus or anything like that. Yeah. But and if you don't like it, we'll get you a refund. You know, like, we'll make you whole. So that's fine. Like, you don't have. We know not everyone's going to like every product we have. We'll get you your money back. Doesn't bother me.
Yeah, like, I don't like every steak that I eat. You know, it's just what it is. You're not gonna like everything. Just some things are good, some things are not for you, some things are good for Eric, some things are good for Carlos, and you know, we all have our differences, I suppose.
And what are we doing? Anyway. I mean, Beardbrand's my full. We got 8 people who work at Beardbrand. It's a real business, and we try to serve our customers to the best of our abilities. I don't know if this is like any side hobbies or things like that we have, but
hold on, I'm so confused right now. What's that? What happened there? What did I miss?
Instead of Beardbrand, what job are you guys doing for yourself? I think it's like maybe he thinks Beardbrand's not a full-time thing. I don't know.
Okay. No, we definitely. I mean, I work full time for Beardbrand. You work full time for Beardbrand. Well, we are Beardbrand. We work Beardbrand. So yeah. I know.
So what are the difference between other products? Like, it's hard to know because there's thousands of other products. So kind of depends on what you're asking about. A lot of the stuff comes down to the innovation. For instance, when we launched sea salt spray, we were the first company to ever put clay in the sea salt spray to mimic the sand that you get while going to the beach. Everything prior to our sea salt spray launch was effectively just salt water or like a liquid gel spray. We were the first company to ever develop a beard softener. We invented that name for the product, which is a beard softener, a conditioner-like product. We develop our oil, utility oil, to be DHT friendly, which is what's it called? Testosterone. What's that called? What's testosterone? The hormone that affects the growth of your facial hair. So if you have a product that is not DHT friendly, it could potentially hamper the growth of facial hair. So we wanted to make sure that we formulated that.
And we have a very new, exciting product coming out at some point that you all going to be surprised. Which we also
that was the other thing.
Going to be pioneers on.
Yeah.
So
we have incredible fragrances that are renowned by tens of thousands of customers or hundreds of thousands of customers over the years. Great smelling fragrances that are high end. We just have a brand new fragrance available on Amazon.com. It's called Pearl Snap. Just launched today. And then, as Carlos said, we are doing a pre-launch on September 3rd for a product that is completely new to us, a new utility product, which we have not said what that product is. I would imagine that our most loyal Alliance fans in the forum kind of might have a good hint as to what it is based on recent emails, but we haven't yet officially told them what it is, or if we're throwing them a curveball to kind of get them off the pathway.
Anyway,
Our products are available in India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh. You just go to beardbrand.com. And if you can't get it at beardbrand.com, you can go to myus.com is where you go. Any other good questions? Just worried chemical reaction. I mean,
someone is
know.
flexing his AirPods Max. Not really. It's the only thing I got, mate. I used to use these only for the gym because it's Eric's fault, by the way. He had some and I thought I needed some, so they're pretty good anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like men of the Middle East have denser beards than
They
Europe.
do, yeah.
Darker for sure. All right, shall we wrap it up?
I think so because I'm really dying for the bathroom.
You got good.
So bad.
That got you thinking about going to the bathroom. Getting all sloppy there.
I can't even think about that. I definitely need to go. I'm like, I'm like, let's do it. All right.
Maybe we'll have someone fill in for me. This has been another Beyond the Beard live stream. As always, thanks for watching. Cheers.
And hasta la vista.
Keep on growing.
Bye.